Okay, so this is Photoshop, and here down the left-hand side we have our toolbar. We are going to learn each one of these tools, probably 3 or 4 tools per class, and you'll get some time to practice with them. This is your working area, or we call it a canvas. Over here is your layer menu. So if you have different layers, like for example, if I make a new layer and I want to do something random, like, I don't know, draw a mustache on Elmo, that particular layer is on its own, so I can take it and I can move it wherever I want to move it. Something that you will not have when you open Photoshop is this Navigator window. When you open Photoshop, it will look something like this. I personally prefer having my Navigator window open because that is my way of zooming in and out on an image. I'm going to show you the 3 different ways you can zoom in and zoom out, and you can decide which way you prefer. This is the way I prefer. So when I zoom in, this red box represents what I'm seeing in my canvas window. So as I work on Elmo, I can move my Navigator window around and zoom out. Okay. While I'm on the topic, I'll show you the other 2 ways. One way is this magnifying glass down here. So I can click. Wherever I click, that's where it zooms in. So if I want to zoom in over here, I can hold Alt to zoom out, or I can draw a box around a particular area. No, it's not going to let me do that. Oops, sorry. I'm not really familiar with that way because it's not my favorite way. Or I can hold Alt and use the wheelie part of my mouse to zoom in on wherever I want it to go. But I like my Navigator window better. Okay, so up here are, it's kind of a sub-tool menu. So if I click on a tool over here, this opens all the ways I can adjust that tool. So if I click my brush, I can adjust the size of my brush here, what kind of application for the brush, how much we can see through it. So for example, I want that size brush, or I want that size brush, or if I want a hard edge, I can choose a hard edge instead of a soft edge. Let's say I want to brush with only 20% so I can still see through some of it. So that's how we adjust the actual tool up here on the top. Down here are ways that we adjust our layers. So if I want a new layer, it's this button. So I can write, you know, whatever, Elmo, and I can move it without it altering the back. If I write Elmo on the original layer here, and I want to move it, it won't let me. So if I want to move Elmo when it's on the layer with Elmo, and it's not going to let me because it's locked. Okay, so that is the layout of Photoshop. Okay? Oh, crap. That didn't record. Oh, it did. And it got me saying, oh, crap. Awesome. Photoshop layout. Okay.